Oh my days. This world, or at least this country we live in, is a funny one. I've got a lot to unpack with this one. So before Christmas, let's say like November times, I had a flat block that I had to attend. Now, I wasn't actually working in anyone's flat. I was working in the stairwell, testing the lights in the staircase. And if you lot have been watching me for long enough, you lot will know, say, that I've mentioned a few times, the flats is where the mad people are. Typically, if you're going to have a problematic tenant, it's going to be a man on his own in a flat. You're not really going to find problematic tenants who are in a 3-bed house with 2.4 children. It's usually a man on his own in a flat. So I've gone to this flat block. I'm not working in anyone's flat. But as I've gone through the security door, there's 2 flats on the left, on the ground floor, 2 on the right. Same with the first, same with the second, same with the 3rd floor. When I've gone through the security door, I'm just hearing this loud, head-banging, crazy music. I think to myself like, yo, I've only been here like 20 seconds and this is pissing me off. How the hell are these lot putting up with it? Because I know if I lived in this block, that would not be fucking happy. I'm not sitting in my yard listening to this maniac play this crazy ass music. Yeah? So anyway, done my test, left. Now, besides the music, I just knew this tenant was going to be a problematic tenant because they had a picture of there's a dog called a cane corso. You lot have all heard of a cane corso, but there's a similar dog. If you don't know dog breeds, you'll confuse the two. It's called a Presa Canario. It looks very similar to a cane corso. I think the cane corsos are from Italy and the Presa Canario might be from Spain or Portugal, something like that. The guy had a picture of this dog on his front door. So anyway, done the test in the block, left. About 3 weeks later, I actually got the job to go to this individual's flat and do the test inside the flat. So anyway, knocked on the door, no answer, but I can hear the dog going nuts on the inside. But I'm good with dogs, I'm cool with dogs. So anyway, boom. So that was before Christmas, today. I had to go down there. Now, let's say it's Friday today. On Thursday, which is the day before, I get the following day's work. So last night, I knew where I was going, yeah? So anyway, as I've got to the entrance of the block, someone's come out to meet me and that. So anyway, I've gone in there now, and the person that's met me has said, yeah, I don't live here, but there's been a fire in this property and that. So I thought the person was some housing officer or whatever in it, because I had to meet them there at a specific time. I was actually late, but I had to meet them there at a specific time. So anyway, this individual said to me, yeah, I don't live here, but there's been a fire in this flat. I'm like, right, how did the fire occur? Like, I'm thinking like electrical fire or something like that. It's like, the occupier, he set the place alight. I was like, what? Yeah, he deliberately set the place alight. So I'm like, where is he? He's like, he's actually on remand in prison. The craziest thing is, yeah, this individual set the property alight on Christmas Day. He's in remand. Yeah, he's on remand in custody right now. And the council, the government, whoever, are still willing to pay his rent for him until he gets out or until a decision is made. Yo, the guy could be on remand for 6 months. The government, the council are willing to pay this guy's rent, although they know he deliberately set the place alight. I'm thinking to myself like, yo, I even said to her like, if I was on remand in custody, I don't think no fucking council or government gonna pay my mortgage. How come they're paying his rent? I'm telling you, yeah, the government, the council, they're just enabling people's bad behavior. How dare you have a flat for free? You don't work. You are unemployable individual. How dare the government and the council allow you to be in prison and then they're keeping your flat for you on hold? When you know what the housing situation is right now, you know there's a housing crisis in the country right now. If this was back in the 70s, where, you know, people can just, you know what I'm saying, like houses were in abundance and, you know, accommodation was in abundance, then yeah. But forget about that, yeah. Forget about even, you know, houses and accommodation being in abundance, and that's the taxpayers' money, you know. You and I are paying for this guy to have a flat that he's not using while he's in jail. So imagine this. That's two sets of taxpayers' money, you know. So we're paying for this guy to be in prison, and we are also paying for this guy to have a flat that he's not using. Anyway, I put two and two together, and I reckon the reason why he set the place alight on Christmas Day, simply because he was lonely and he wanted some attention. Like, I know you lot might think it's crazy, but I've been in a similar situation before, not no fires or nothing like that, where people, when they're lonely, they will just do some bullshit and make up some nonsense and that. So this guy, he torched the place, he set the place on fire on Christmas Day. I'm saying I think it's because he's lonely. He was lonely. And the reason for this is, you lot remember me saying recently that I evicted one of my tenants. I still need to make a proper video about this, but this girl was a fucking idiot. And when I left Northampton to go to my mum's yard on the 20th of December, I was worried about leaving this girl in the house on her own because she was a fucking fool. Put it this way, she asked me one night, like, I don't know, 8 p.m, oh, have you got any lighters? I said, what for? She was like, oh, I wanted to light some candles. It's like, you are not lighting no candles in this house. That girl would have burnt the fucking house down. So anyway, I don't want to spoil it too much, but basically when I left Northampton, I went to Edmonton. Prior to this year, this girl would message me every day with just bullshit. Bullshit. There's always something going wrong, some bullshit all the time. Very problematic. She would message me like every day over nonsense and that. And when I left on the 20th, obviously the next day, the 21st, nothing from her. 22nd, nothing from her. Like, I'm looking at my phone, yeah? Every time I get a WhatsApp text, I'm like, what now? Like, is it her or whatever in it? Yeah, boom. 21st, nothing. 22nd, nothing. 23rd, 24th, nothing. 25th of December, Christmas Day, blood. I get a phone call at 10:30 at night. Christmas Day, 10:30. It's her. I'm like, what now? But you know what? I knew it. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I said, what now? So anyway, answered the phone. Guess what? I'm in Edmonton. Northampton is 2 miles away, yeah? I'm in Edmonton. This girl phones me up saying, yeah, I've lost my key. I can't get back in the house. Yo, the way I went mad on that phone. I said, what the fuck you mean you lost your key? I was going mad. That's the reason why I evicted her, you know. Now, like I said, I need to make a full-length video about this, but that was the reason why I evicted her. Because so many little dumb things happened in between that time, and she was only there for 2 weeks before I said that I'm evicting you. I was like, nah, this girl was too problematic. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I strongly believe she made it up. And do you know why I think she made it up? Do you know why I know she made it up? Because she phoned me at 10:30 at night and said, oh, I lost my key. I said, how? She said, no. She said she left the key in the house and she told the other housemate, I'm going out, lock the door for me. Why would you not just lock the door if you have your key on you? Anyway, so she told me on the phone that she left the key in the house and told the housemate to lock the door. But the other housemate had gone to another part of the country for a little 4-day stay away, yeah? So she said she left the key on the inside and went to work. And when she came back, he was gone. So anyway, that's what she told me. I told her, I'm not coming. You're going to have to figure it out yourself. Call a locksmith. You're going to have to pay a locksmith. I'm not doing a 140-mile journey, a 3-hour round trip to let your ass back in that property. Yeah? You need to figure that shit out. if I was up in Northampton, because my house here is 10 minutes away from my other house, yeah, I would have went, no problem. But I'm not doing no 3-hour round trip. Not on Christmas Day for this damn fool. So anyway, I said to her, you're going to have to figure it out yourself. Call a locksmith. And then anyway, I put that, she even hung up the phone on me. So anyway, boom. So yeah, didn't hear nothing from her. A day's gone by, 2 days have gone by. I'm not phoning to check because I don't give a fuck. So anyway, on my way back from Edmonton to Northampton, let's say it's the 27th or the 28th, just before I got to Northampton, the other tenant that was living there, the one that I say went away for 4 days, me and him were talking on the phone. I think he even phoned me. And I can't remember what we was talking about. I was like, yeah, the girl said that she lost her key or whatever. And he was like, yeah. She phoned me saying that she lost the key or she left the key on the inside of the house. So I locked her out, quote unquote. So yeah, I was going to actually get my stuff together and then come back at like midnight or 11 o'clock at night and that. But then 20 minutes later, she phoned me and said she found the key. I was like, what do you mean she found the key? She was like, yeah, she found the key on the grass outside the house. I'm like, she said that she left the key on the inside. She lied. The girl lied, blood. She didn't lose no fucking key. She lied. And the reason why I feel like she lied, you lot can call me crazy, but because she has no friends, because she's a bit of a weirdo, I feel like because it was Christmas Day, she just wanted some attention. No, not that kind of attention. Well, she would never have got that attention from me. But she just wanted some attention. There are crazy people in this world. Now, you lot will think, how is that possible? Why would someone do that? Yo, why do you think, there are crazy people that go around doing things in hospitals to people that can't defend themselves? You understand? If people can do crazy crimes and commit crazy crimes, why can't people lie and make up stupid stories? Why is it that people like Dharma can exist, or, the guy that kidnapped Sarah Everard, or that Lucy Letby? Why can these people exist and do these heinous crimes, but people can't do lower level crimes? So there's people out here, they're not right in their head. If the story, let me tell you something, if a story don't make sense, it's probably because it's not true. How the hell do you leave your key on the inside of the house in your room, tell your housemate to lock the door, and you go out to work, then you come back, you can't get in, and your housemate has gone away for 4 days and that. And then, miraculously, you find the key outside. I thought it was locked in your room. So if a story don't make sense, it's probably not true. The girl made it up because she's a fucking weirdo. So I think, like with the guy that started the fire and this chick, people get lonely on the week on Christmas Day, because that's a day where you're gonna realize, right, I ain't got no friends, I ain't got no family, no one loves me, no one cares about me, and that. That's when someone will do something dumb just for a little bit of attention. Because I don't know why the hell the guy decided on Christmas Day to set his fucking flat alight. People are fucking crazy, and this government is crazy. You've got taxpayers paying for this guy to sit in jail, and you've also got taxpayers paying for this guy to have a flat that's unoccupied, empty, when there's so many, not even families, because you shouldn't really have a family in a one-bed flat, but so many old people that could have and would take that one-bed flat because it's on the ground floor. One thing you lot need to understand about accommodation and properties and that is ground floor flats are very sought after because there's no stairs. Old people can have them. Yeah. Now, ideally, an old person would probably want to be in a bungalow because they don't have to deal with other people in the flats and that, because like I said, flats is where the mad people usually are. But yeah, they're ideal for old people, and yeah, everyone wants a ground floor flat. Me personally, I'd rather live on the top floor because I don't want no one above me, because I've been in people's flats and I hear people walking around and shit like that, and that would annoy me. But yeah, there's just some weird old crazy people out here and that. Can't believe the guy set his own flat alight, and the council are willing to hold on to the flat for him. Anyway, madness.